I'm sick of waiting. Let's just get into this. Oh. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a long time, but I finally have... Hang on, I'm going to turn the game audio down. Wait. No, it's all on my end, so I'm just going to turn my computer audio down. That's going to be better. Anyway, yeah, it's been a long time, and finally have the opportunity to do this again, which has been great. And oh yeah, just gotta remember where I am and what I'm doing. And right, yeah, I've already forgotten what I was talking about. I'd increment the tangent counter, but that hasn't been reset in months, so oh right. Yeah, it's been so great that I've been able to really have a chance to stream again. I've missed doing this so much. It's so fun. And also, like, I graduated in between last time we streamed and now, so I get to have the opportunity to maybe do this on a more regular basis. Just have to... It's going to take a week or two to figure out a new schedule and a new normal, but... Hang on. Sorry about that. Getting over something. I thought it was clear. Turns out it... it's fine. Yeah. Wait. What the heck? I just noticed that the game image is aggressively not what is supposed to be there. Hang on. Technical difficulties here. What the actual heck? Settings. Oh, this is weird. Hang on, I'm just going to throw in a new window capture to... Because it seems this one... one aggressively does not want to... does not want to cooperate unless I somehow have... You know, I should not show my desktop. Hang on. Where is... There it is. Gotta love the old Panic intro. Okay, so that's good. Wait. Why was window capture showing my desktop to begin with? And full screen so it actually fills out the box. And I believe we are... What? No. Okay, it just really hates trying to window capture something that doesn't have a window on it. That is wild. I am... That's good enough. Because my monitor does display in 16:9, which is what that little box around it is. But because I'm not in full screen, it doesn't fill it out. Which leads to weirdness like that, but... Yeah. I could have... Yes, a few days ago when I did a test stream with Animal Crossing, that didn't happen, so it's wild that that just started happening now. Man, we are so far in the weeds already that the only thing we're finding is stuff a botanist would be interested in. Anyway, I'd say where was I, but I don't even know where I could be. Ah. You've had better days. I'm gonna try to climb on your face. Yeah. So today we're finally finishing this thing up, which I'm happy because first of all, that's just I can say I've completed this on stream, even if it was a bit scuffed. But then I think what I'm looking forward to more is that we're moving on after this. We're going to be playing through Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, which is like it's a Mario equivalent of Wind Waker. It's another legendary game. I will, however, not be using the Danger Mario build because I've done that before. It's great. It's stupid. You can defeat the bonus boss in 3 turns. But it is great. And then after that, no, I'll save that announcement for the end. We have more pressing things right now. Ooh, wait. First thing is the soup. I honestly believe that I can get through this dungeon. Oh man, that's slow down. Ooh. I honestly think I can get through this final dungeon all well under the influence of soup. There we go. I know it said the last 3 dungeons, I think? At least both the Master Sword dungeons that... No, guys, trust me, I can get through this with the soup buff not disappearing. Trust me on this. And then completely, utterly failed. But this time, for sure. Probably. Also, if there's anything weird with the audio, please do yell at me. I was messing around with some mic filters before, and while I think it's better, I really have to listen back to the stream to see for sure. So, if there's something going on and it, like, game's too loud, I'm too quiet, whatever, feel free to let me know and I'll adjust it on the fly, because I'm 64.5% sure what all the settings for the mic filters do. Anyway, Maybe it'd be best to focus on the game at this point. Alright. Luckily at this point I have enough arrows, and they're common enough. These things... Actually, most things through here shouldn't be an issue. And I actually had a thought. I want to look around this map's skybox. There's a mountain there. Because the game says... Dang, I don't have a map, so I cannot actually orient myself. But there are a few mountains, which... That's nice. The game did say that, like, all the landmass in the world now is mountaintops that people fled to when the world was flooded. So it's good to see that they actually remembered to reference that in the skybox. Yes, more magic. Please give me that. Wait, no, I know what I can... I know how I can get through these moblins with the least amount of danger. I mean... Come on. And shattered. That might actually use more magic power than just fighting them normally with the shield. Or, yeah, with the magic shield up, but... I mean, if I don't miss the first arrow, that has a big bearing on the success of it. But it is nice I don't have to spend too long or get too risky with those. Yeah, no, if you thought I was just going to do what I did before and kind of unga-bunga my way through it, just relying on the shield and dodging ability, I am being cautious this time. Ow! Ah! Nerd! Jumping off the cliff like a klutz. That's what you get. Uh-oh. Probably overly cautious, but I will not be wrong a third time. Hang on. We'll say, I did hope that I'd have some more time to do, like a more regular test out of the full schedule of 3 streams a week. An annoying head cold has kind of prevented that. Let's see, is there anything at all in here? I am just fishing for magic power. Please. Yeah, it hasn't been so bad. I'm definitely on the mend, better than I was the past couple days, but it's mostly, you know those Fisherman Friends cough drops? They're absolutely awful, but they're awful because they're like pure menthol. Like, if you can get over the fact that they taste just like chemicals and numb your mouth like nothing else, they work. Like, that is, I attribute my survival to those stupid things. I would not be the bread I am today without them. Oh, cool. Don't have to pick that up. Oh. Lame. Absolutely nothing in here useful. Absolutely nothing useful. Oh. Shoot. So this is a boss rush. It's the first... Well, it's every boss in the game that you're fighting again. I think this is, Oh yeah, no, there's only 4 in the game. There's Dragon Roost, Forest... Goma and Dragon Roost. Forget what the guy's name, the plant dude in Forest Haven was. And that munching, pair of mouth in the Earth Temple, or Wind Temple? One or the other, I forget. There we go. Quick and clean. And then the big Poe. Not too worried about them. I'm actually much more worried about messing up the platforming section here. So I think I can swing across, landing on... Yeah, I think I can swing across, landing on those paths, but there's also these water bottles, which makes me kind of think I can make a path to one of those lava spires, get thrown up there, and glide across. Really, if I'm going to lose any hearts in this, it's going to be here. Whew. One down. Oh, and I have to time this to not get my butt fried. This is what the Deku Leaf's for. This is what the Deku Leaf's for. Oh, right, I remember. And now by convection alone, I should have been made into toast right there. Yeah, and then I can just this, and run for the door. There we go. And now we're back in first boss. We, however, also... Well, I'm screwed. Yeah, we also only have the items we had when facing this the first time. Can I please? Goma. Oh. I can't believe I could actually roll through that. And... Okay, good. If we're up here, then we should be able to, after that plate's pushed back up there, should be able to just re-grapple and absolutely roll this guy. Yeah. Because he pushes that up, then goes down, and then I can just grab and swing him back across. Only problem is oh, no! Oh, shh! Yeah. Ah! That's a record. Like, that is a record for me saying, yeah, I can totally do this with the soup, and just... Okay, I was going to complain that at first the falling in the lava wasn't my fault, but everything that followed was definitely... Yeah, that's definitely my fault. Come on. Calm yourself. Calm yourself, or I will calm you for you. Oh. Come on. Wow. I think I need the double. I'm kind of getting rolled here. Here. What happens if I poke you in the eye? Oh, nothing. Shame. There we go. What? Okay. Yeah, I know what happened with that first fail. I let go too early, so instead of swinging out and over and into where I should be, I was going backwards and let go at the height of the swing that was starting backwards. Yeah, I can just just throw this at him and... Oh. Ow. This is mildly embarrassing. I say mildly because I've done so much worse things than that. Well, on the bright side, I don't have to worry about getting hit again because, man. Dead in a cut. That was essentially dying in a cutscene. Ah, well. Fortunately, I still have half a thing of soup for the final battle. That was Dragon Roost, and that's done. It mildly bugs me that these doors aren't actually aligned to how they're shown up there. Like that one... Wait. Never mind, I'm just dumb. They are actually lined up to how they are displayed. Ugh. Watch me actually do the rest of this section no hit. Like, honestly set out to do what I tried to accomplish before. And the Deku Elite. Can grab that as well. Yeah, that gets that to where we can jump on. And then just kind of blow ourselves over. Uh-oh. Come on. And... Woo! That was close. I need to be down again. And I also need to aim. But one thing at a time here. Nope. There we go. And then... Same deal over here. Change hands, and then we can glide all the way in. I want that for these guys. Hey, hey, stay away, stay away! Bad little... What even are these things? Jellyfish dudes? Jellyfish dudes. Anything useful in here? I don't really need anything, but that's helpful. Alright, next one. Ooh, I like this boss theme. Hey. Oh! Absolutely rolled with that! Whew. Got it in one. Nice. That was perfect, because I don't think I could replicate what I did to the boomerang there if I tried. Because what happened was I set the first target on one side, and then managed to get just enough targets in between where it started and where the last one was, that it passed through the perfect arc. Oh. I'm just gonna run. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Panic and rolling. Yo, I feel like I made a good choice there. Oh. Nope. Nope. Hey, buddy, pal, dude, my guy. I do anything to these? Oh, I can make him drop the lantern, right? Which arguably doesn't help anything. And there we go. And now we can go panic rolling again. Beautiful. Unless that Poe has something to say. Or that one, or... I'm not sure Ah, got him. I heard a very deep... Hey, back there, and, yeah, what I have to say about that is no. I don't know what made that noise, and I am fine not knowing. Oh. Same puzzle, different direction. I should have a more portable or reliable way to hit these things, because... I mean, at least there's no undead up here. Got that going for us. Which is nice. Oh. Ah! Same thing. Gotta love the game proving you wrong. Just because it can. Gotta love that. We want... Oh, now we have the magic armor. Wait. Did the game actually remember it? No, I think what it did is it knew that if I had the magic armor when I entered this one, then it was possible for me to get the magic armor when I, yeah, it doesn't go on what I had, it goes on what was possible for me to have going into this. Because, like, you can finish... I think that's what we did. We finished the side quest for the magic armor at this, like, before we got to any of these dungeons. Ah! I hate that. I could do this boss in one hit with Hurricane Spin, but it makes me do a 3-point... Makes me do the 3-hit game. And there... Come on. There we are. Better up. I mean, I can't be too mad. This is a very efficient way to do it. Yeah, I am knocking out a third every time. Uh-oh. Perfect. Nope. Wrong thing. Right thing. Yay! And now we just gotta do cleanup. You. I love that. Hurricane Spin is definitely one of those abilities that is almost completely useless and heavily optional, except for the one place where it is very fun. There we are. Come on, Link. There we go. I hear a toucan. I see a toucan. Ah! Get rolled. That's the obvious fun one. I need iron boots. Man, this game gets a lot of mileage out of the leaf. No, I'm not high enough. Ow. Very rude. Wait. Oh, there's hookshot targets on the side. And just get these guys sorted out. What? Where is he? Where's that toucan? I want to throw a sword at him. Here, you. Oh, you're back up there. Coward, get back in the sword throwing distance. Well, I mean, really, when you get down to it, what is an arrow? What is a bow and arrow but a device that assists with throwing tiny knives? Either way, same deal. Love the graying out from closer you get to the door. We need that, and bow's always useful. Alright, sandworm. Wow. I don't know if this is a remix or what played the first time, but this music is good. Also, I have no idea how we're doing better with drops frames now than with the test stream. Like, it seems like the only issues we're encountering is my computer somehow failing to handle the rigorous task of GameCube game, which is hilarious. Uh-oh. Aw, man, I got munched. Coward. There, how does it feel to get munched? Don't vomit your babies at me. Oh, right, I just remember the whole reason I equipped my bow. Watch out for falling sandworms. To deal with those things. There's only their head. Everything else is armored. Here? Oh, come on. Alright. Uh-oh. Ah! You know, maybe I never actually stood a chance of successfully getting through this under the influence of soup. It was a nice dream, but ultimately a little foolish. And that's the boss rush. Wow, couldn't just open like a normal door. How extra. Well, we're still hovering mostly on full health for as far as oomph goes, so got that going for us. Didn't do too terribly, which is nice. Ah, the knitting-to-dings. From an objective standpoint, those things are a fun enemy type because they actually just never stop spawning. However, from a gameplay perspective, they are annoying little things. Which I guess is the point. What? That's straight ahead, so okay, I know where we are. Yeah, we got... So we're getting to the point... Oh, wait, they have... These things... So we're getting to the point that I really kind of stopped paying attention to when I played this as a kid. Because I never knew that we had these boss designs over the lamps. So... And I've always just brute forced this. Oh wait, no. That's not even the solution. Like this entire dungeon right now is just... I've always only ever brute forced this. And I'm going to go actually do this properly. Let's see, it's... Oh. Molduga. Goma. Oh. Deku Baba. Oi.
Hey.
Red, you must remember well the appearance of this room, the shape of the floor, the number of items hanging on the walls. Yeah, I got this. Say it once, say it 100 times. This game is bad at tutorializing at you a lot. How is this even a puzzle? They actually just give it to you. So... Like, now that I think I just misremembered how I did this before, and it just... I never remembered doing this as a puzzle, because they just give it to you. So, I mean, it makes sense. This is like your last out before the final boss. Warp to the surface, come back later, do all your side questing. But that... They... really should have just made that a button. Yeah, that just outputs that, Forsaken Fortress. Which, have that. Which is nice. Anyway, what does this tombstone say? Sword hits the... Oh, this. Yes, so this is the hint for the next puzzle. This is the bit that I did a lot of effort and was very smart at being very, very dumb. So sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. Which this next section, we are fighting a lot of phantom Gannons. And what you do is you follow this where the hilts point, and that's the door to the next room. This is Wind Waker's version of Lost Room. If you go any other way, you're back to the start. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ow. But instead of realizing that, partially because I think I've skipped that tombstone because it's all nothing but tutorializing, I instead somehow I think it was I think I did this relative to what door you came into. Like, I diligently remembered where I came in every room. We're just gonna hit him with an old hurricane spin. And from that, went like, okay, I entered here. The next one's straight. The next one's left. And wrote it all down, brute forcing it in a notebook. Well, the actual puzzle is laughably easy if you take the time to read. Oh, cool. Yes. Oh. Come on, fight me properly. Or play tennis, I don't care. And so after that first time where I wrote everything down, what I did after was... There we go. I just referred to the notebook. Like, it wasn't until I did play through years later and didn't have that I realized, oh no, this puzzle's actually super easy. I just made it so much harder, but in a way that made it so much easier for me. And this one. I think we're almost done. That's yes. Wow. There's beefing it, and then there's that. And then there's also that. And may there... Oh, wait, I can parry this. I thought I was just going to get completely bodied again. Bonk, bonk. Ow. You know, maybe I should stop speaking so soon. It doesn't seem to be working out very well for me this stream. Well, it seems I can't win anyway, so I'm afraid y'all are stuck with me. Bonk. 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 Oh, wait, I'm just going to shield. This is just going to be better for my health in the long run. Oh, of course that's the one. There, when in doubt, give the game something to prove you wrong with. Ah, here we are. Big. Ow. Get here. Dang it. Aha. Thank you, sword. I kind of knew that. Oh. I think the sword was blocking that from spawning. Anyway. Don't need that. Oh, excuse me for a sec. Ugh. Ooh, light arrows. I know there's probably at least two opinions on this, of the game giving you like the last minute superpower, the upgrade, the item, the whatever, that completely changes the context of what the game would be and how you'd fight, usually making it so much easier. Oh. I am still fighting. Get bent. Oh, get bent. Like that. Yeah, anyway, of like an insta-kill attack, or a game where you have a limited resource, like something like a classic mana meter, that by the end of the game you're given some upgrade or the context changes to the point that you have infinite mana to throw at things. But like, I don't actually mind that so much. like, not necessarily good, like a good trope, but I find it pretty fun that by the end of the game, the developers are like, yeah, no, you've mastered, or at least should have mastered, everything we could conceive to throw at you. Let's just let you have fun with infinite resources, or with some fun little overpowered thing. Because let's be honest, with or without, there, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, there's definitely ways to handle it. I've seen two different ways of. Both are games that I doubt anyone but me knows, which is why we might be playing them far in the future. But one is called Resonance of Fate, a old PS3 game that has a surprisingly all-star cast. And wait, why am I fighting this guy? And I enjoy, but it's definitely like the grindy JRPG. And they have it's one of those games where the last-minute superpower is in a bonus dungeon, which by the time you get to it, you've either completed the game or on the last mission, but either way, the dungeon is so grueling, you don't actually need the weapons that are hidden there, because if you can beat the dungeon, nothing else would really be much of a challenge to you, which is definitely it's a less rewarding thing to do. It's definitely a bragging rights reward, just doing something to say, yeah, I've cleared the super dungeon here. I mean, it's still fun because let's give you a dungeon that's harder than anything else we've thrown at you, just for the fun of showing you how devious we can be. But a very satisfying one is in another PS3 game. I don't know what's with that era. That they seem to have done this trope. Well, they've done this trope. That's about the end of what I can say. It's called, yeah, Singularity. It's how I always describe it is it's if you mix Call of Duty and BioShock. It's very much that linear FPS, but it has a lot of BioShock elements of finding guns, upgrading them, having a special power on your offhand, in this case, a time machine. And the thing they do the last time, in the last level, is kind of reveal, oh yeah, you know the time machine you've been messing around with? It's either they say, yeah, no, it wasn't finished, let me complete the prototype for you, or overcharge it, or they overcharge it. But either way, the energy you had to manage through the entire game is a non-issue now, which means you can go full ham with the powers, like aging people to the point that they die of old age, making areas where time stands still. The melee attack is completely dependent on energy in this, and it's just really fun because you have this thing that's always was powerful, but was always a limited resource the entire game, and you get to go ham. It's almost a shame in the last fighting sequence of that game to use your gun at all, because why would you? But yeah, that's my digression on this sort of last minute superpower thing. It's good either way, I guess. If handled well, it's a really fun set piece and a really fun thing to reward you for getting to the end of the day, or end of the game. Done poorly, then it's merely you get it at the point where there's nothing left to use it on. Like 100% completion reward or something like that. Oh, right, there was story going on here. So many pathetic creatures scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on the sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods have destroyed you. I actually a bit sad for, oh, I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. Actually, kind of sad that I missed his earlier lines because the writing's just melodramatic enough that it's really fun, especially with my voice, to voice act Gannon. Do not betray my expectations. Because, let's be honest, I have the kind of voice that is geared towards the maniacal, large overlords. Oh, hey, a puppet. Bonk. I have forgotten how to fight Puppet Gannon. Wow. Yeah. Oh, they take 2 hits on... Okay, so each string takes 2 boomerang hits. Come on. I think I have to cut the strings first. And it's that ball in the tail I have to hit with light arrows. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Thought I could get 2. I was wrong. Plunk, 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 plunk. Yeah, I think the play here is to get his front ones. Because I can't really hit that thing while it's shaking. To get his front ones, clip the back. Damn. Dang it. Flip the back, and when it's on the ground and something I can... Ow! Dang it! Maybe I just try to snipe it here. I don't think I can. Uh-oh. You'd also think I'd stop falling for that attack, but here we are. Oh, that was beautiful. It accidentally confused the targeting so much that I was like, no, I can't return. The boomerang can't return until it hits all the targets. So it went through twice. Oh, that is a beautiful, silly thing that just happened there today. Wow. I think I got most of the keys with that too. Boomerang's pretty good. Nope. Wait. How? Okay, my luck's back on the up because I blindly threw that thing and cut the tail. I got 2 hits on it. You guys are witnesses that somehow I got that lucky. Ew. Ah. Spider Pig. Spider Pig. Does whatever a Spider Pig does. Spin a web. Squish a kid. Does whatever a Spider Pig does. Where you? Alright, lad, where you dropping? And I think Puppet Beast Gannon is the hardest here. Oh, shoot. Oh! Again, luck is on my side today. I don't think I should have gotten that last one. Oh, this one might be the worst just because it's annoying. Nope. Ow. So I know it's supposed to be a serpent, like Serpent Gannon. But I always think that he looks somewhat like a fish, like a... Ah! Yeah, maybe less talk, more, anything else. Okay, anything else isn't working. Like, this is going... I guess it's because it kind of... Okay, I am going to die a horrible... Glad I thought to take that ferry. Okay. Can I freeze him? Set him on fire? Oh! That's one. Oh, shoot. Could I have this? Oh, of course, there's one right behind me. Nope. I need to get the timing. Ah, I thought I had him there. Oh! Got him there. Yeah, I think this one's the worst. This one's definitely the worst. Yeah, I think it's like the ridge of hair looking like fins. I've always thought of him more as like a fish. Like this is oh, I should have had that one. Like this isn't snake or serpent or snake Gannon. This is catfish Gannon. Anyway, Catfish Gannon died, despite both of our best efforts to the contrary. Can you imagine Gannon just up there running around like mad, puppeting these things? Yes, surely you are the hero of time, reborn. Because that's what he was doing during this. Your time has come. Come now. Stand before me. Very nice of him to keep Zelda kind of wrapped in a blanket. I think that's his coat. Might be the king of evil, but that's not an excuse for chivalry to be... I've tried and failed before to say that word. We're leaving it as is. I know there's a pot up there, but I think it has to be opened first. Okay, I know enough about rock climbing to know that Link is making this so much harder on himself than it needs be. Most of the climbing ability comes from the legs. Although, I guess his weight is mostly head. That's the benefit of being a chibi. Chibi? Chibi? Where do I go from here? Aha! That's where I go from here. Other... Nope. Have to get closer. Yep. There we are. I know it's probably supposed... like, it's actually pronounced chibi. But I feel like chibi... how the more ch sound... or chibi... definitely gets across the, like, the word, like, saying it chibi, that's where the sound's small. Now what? Another... oh. Hook shot. And still not close enough. Here. Wait. What? Oh, there's another layer I could hoist myself up to. I see, I see. Man. I was kind of hoping for a bit of a longer stream, but we're kind of running out of game. Ah, well. We'll do some Animal Crossing after. Pick up where we left off from the test stream. There's an entire village of people who are mad at me for being a hermit. Hi. Oh. Hello, fairy. I will take you. Get in my bottle. Get in my bottle. You belong in my bottle. Or that. That works too, I guess. It's nice that I feel like the devs here did give a little bit of thought to... oh, it has a target, but the entire thing's wood, so you can just hit all of it. It's some interesting design. They designed this last dungeon to be easy to backtrack through. And so you can give up at any point and go back and do whatever you missed. Like, there's a pot that skips that climbing section. The dungeon itself is a central room with the 4 boss chambers. And there's a portal midway through. But I should probably do this first before I continue my thoughts on game design. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world, and when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. Can only be called fate. That here I would again gather the 3 with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already, the crest of wisdom is mine. all that remains. I love how I've said this before, and I will say this probably all through any subsequent Zelda games we play. I love how this Gannon is done. Like, he's smart, he's calculating, but he's also very understandable. Do not fear. I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Like, I'm somewhere between him being still very angry about everything and him kind of coming off as a bit of a tired old man who just doesn't know what else to do. It's probably some hybrid between the two. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. Because, like, his motivations make sense. Of just, yeah, no, I grew up in a desert where if you were out too long in the day, you died. You were out too long at night, you died. And just kind of being envious. Because in all games that have Gerudo Desert, it just flat out borders Hyrule Field. Like, it's a very abrupt change of climate. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. Ah, he who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? Vote came in clutch. See, this is why when making a wish on an artifact, you get your hand in there before you start speaking. Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope. I desire hope for these children. Give them a future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of this world. And this is the last time the King of Hyrule was ever not a dick. Thank you, Breath of the Wild, for the worst incarnation of King Rome. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Oh, Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. So that line, let our destinies finally be fulfilled, that just sparked a theory. So it's known that all these Legend of Zelda games are a never-ending cycle of reincarnation of Ganon, Link, and Zelda. Except for the Wind Waker timeline. This is pretty much the only game that has Ganondorf, like, period. I'm pretty sure, like, even Spirit Tracks, which I haven't played, which is, I think, the latest one, like, the last one in this timeline right now, it uses, like, old NES, SNES Zelda, where it's not explicitly Ganon, it's just a vague evil sorcerer. So that my theory is that wish thoroughly yeeted this timeline from that cycle of reincarnation. Like, yeah, Links and Zeldas occur mostly due to the overwhelming factor of genetics of there's enough people who were Link and Zelda before that's like the base genome that's around. They have Hyrule has naturally selected for Zeldas and Links. But beyond that, the villains have been different. It hasn't been the never-ending cycle of Ganon, Link, and Zelda. So, yeah, my theory is that that wish did more than just... Oh, use this bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. Hey! I just got that. What all do I actually... Ah, I want soup. Alright, buddy boy, get back. Soup. Green potion in reserve. Ah! This... Like, we can just do this section on soup. What? I missed! Fortunately, he was too busy wailing on my corpse to dodge the arrow. Yeah, like, we can just face tank Gannon through magic meter. Come on. Oh. And we keep it going. This is actually really handy because I need the party prompts. Uh-oh. Well, fortunately he only slapped her. Am I too close? Nope. Get bent. There we are. Man, his butt must be cut up 5 ways to Sunday. Hey, Tetra's back. Okay, we are running out of oomph, so we might have to actually play this carefully. Yeah, that... There we go. I knew I didn't have it in me to do this. Oh wow, I just got donkey kicked. Red, I'm trying. Oh. Bonk. The reflective shield trick. I mean, they're light. Oh. Stab Gannon. And this is a fine place for the Master Sword to rest. Ugh. The wind. It is blowing. Red. Yeah, I actually don't have anything to remark on what just happened other than, holy shit, that just happened. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you. I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it'll sustain you when the darkness comes. This is a surprisingly heavy end to a Zelda game. I suppose this is one of Nintendo's many titles that are technically post-apocalyptic. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. But, like, the fact that most of the cast is comprised of chibis really softens the fact that civilizations on like three or four islands tops. There's no fish in this sea. It's built on the ruins of a previous civilization so lost to time nobody even remembers it. And that civilization is still awake down there and would like to get back. Also, Ganondorf just gets straight up stabbed through the head. Like, if this was like Twilight Princess graphics or even Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild probably get away to it because that's the most equivalent in terms of tone. And Breath of the Wild does the loneliness of the world a lot better. This is still like... It's like post-apocalyptic in the way that Ghibli movies are. Like Castle in the Sky on some wide shots have visible impact craters. But so bright and colorful and fun, you forget that it's not post-apocalyptic in the same way that, like, Fallout is post-apocalyptic. Hey, bird, what's the word? Oh. I love the pirate ships theme. Oh. Errol. Errol? I kind of like this genre of post-apocalyptic a bit more. Like, yeah, the world's ended, but it hasn't ended. There's still people around. There's still... It's more of the world that was once there has ended, and everyone has just kind of gotten on with their lives. You know, like the kind of apocalypse that happened so long ago, no one really remembers. Oh, hey! Melody and Macker did survive. Neat. Oh, I wasn't actually sure, but yeah, no. Only the old people died. That sounded bad. Oh. That was Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Thank you all so much for coming along with me through that for my first game on stream. I hope you found it fun and found my ramblings mildly coherent and enjoyable. But that went a lot earlier than I thought. So I think what we're going to do is swap over to some Animal Crossing as soon as I get the Stream information updated. Just a second. Just stabbed evil in the head. Now we're reorganizing our apartment. There. And let me just pull that up. And which screen, which one of my scenes does this actually show? Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Yep, I think. Oh boy. That's my game page. And that's, straight up not working. Love to see that. Window. Oh, fortunately the tunes are nice while we're doing this. Let me just... Huh. Oh! I figured it out. I have it set up to launch the window in full screen. Which, of course, it doesn't like that I'm doing. Maybe I should try... I'm going to mess around with settings afterwards to see what's actually going on with here. And because the window just fits better in my overlay if it's full screen, because like 2 inches maybe, 1 or 2, somewhere in between, just gets lost off the top and bottom, which screws the aspect ratio. But yeah, it's been a while since we played the original Animal Crossing. Aside from the test stream, which I just did mail and donated some stuff. Just HRA stuff. Yeah, we haven't played this since, like, what? 3 months? This was the last thing I played before I was forced to go on the hiatus due to time and school and not having a place that wouldn't bleed noise from everything. Yeah, since then we've upgraded our house. We gotta redecorate, which first thing is gotta get rid of every one of these cockroaches, which are all coincidentally hiding under my tape deck. I guess they like the grooves. Alright. Let's put this here. Now let's put this all the way to the end. Move this over. The NES can go here. The Bug Zapper, which is not earning its keep in the slightest. There. Compass table, let's put that more middle of the room. Need some chairs for that. Ah! Also need to stop picking things up. It usually gives a little notification of, like... Does it? No, I'm thinking of City Folk. Right. Let's see. Orc uniform. Drop here. Old clothing display. And we got Big Dot shirt, which is kind of meh. 2 leather jerkins. Chi-Chi print. What the heck's this? Huh. Well, that is certainly Chi-Chi. Let's stick with the Guy Fieri stuff. Well, how would that look as a background? Yes! A shirt. Oh, February. That's the last time we played. That's more than 3 months ago. I really haven't been able to stream at all since then. Anyway. Might think the first thing to do is deal with all these weeds. You'd be wrong. The first thing to do... a shirt. Is to go dumpster diving. Well, they really didn't mince any words with that. And then get yelled at by all of our neighbors. Because, boy, are they mean in this game. Welcome. Do come in. Have a look around. Feel free to browse, but try not to carouse. Got a table. It's an ivy wall. It's very nice. Very. Would you like to see it? Yeah. Eh. If I wanted to make it look like I was living outside, I'd just set up a tent. It'd be nicer than the house. A carpet? Nah. Do I have... Yeah, I have a net. What I want is a fishing pole, which I have not been able to see. It is so nice that in later games they give you the ability to they just have tools or have them in a better rotation, so you don't spend let's see, February 4? No, it was 3 months. I'm just stupid. I'm just really dumb. Oh, raffle ticket. Now, hopefully we'll be able to use that. I'll remember to do that this month and stream it. I'm just... Yeah. Look, I graduated 2 weeks ago and have decided to not use my brain for anything since, so, I'm blaming all this on other things. Anyway. Oh, Debbie. I want you to make me feel bad for abandoning you. Whoa. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, I also love the computer. Like, it's very low. Everything's so janky and blocky and polygon and full of polygons. This is a cool place you got. Afternoon, Bread. What's up? Meow. Used to come over like every 2 seconds, but then you stopped and I got all worried. Oh. But looking at your face, I can totally tell that you've been doing all right. Whew. Super relieved. Anyway, what's up, Meow? Let's talk. Didn't take letters yet. Oh yeah, I should look up how to... Won't do it now, but... There's like how they grade your letters by looking for common 3-letter phrases, and from that it gives you a score. It also increases your score if you increase any, or if you add any gift to it. And then based on that you can get different rewards. There's actually an old code book I had from... This was one of the first games I got on GameCube. I got an old code book that had like secret codes for Nook's Stop or for Nook's shop, and also letter codes where you typed in the phrase and I think it was like put a piece of non-native fruit in there. And oh, it's the dock on the bay. And then from there, it will evaluate to a point that it can you can be reliably sure to get a certain type of gift. Oh, come on. Got it. Common butterfly. See, I have seen a lot of those around lately. Try to do my part. Reduce the amount of them around. Ooh. This. I know based on personality, like, I got off easy with Tabby. During my test stream, I played this for like 10 minutes and talked to Ed, who was of the right or wrong personality that he just laid into me. Call me a terrible friend, like, it was visceral. Which, I can see why that has not returned. It's a little bit, what you would call rough. Alright. Man, if I could aim this, especially if it's like the target age for this sort of game. It's kind of funny. I've seen like analyses on this game series of like charting. Oh, well. What do we have here? Of charting of how this game series has kind of matured and how it kind of points to different stages of life. Like, everything in this game is kind of silly, kind of out there. Like, all the clothes I can wear have a horned helmet on them. All the furniture, like you saw Tabby's place, is like that, kind of whimsical and more like for setting up a themed diorama than for an actual home. And then Wild World is out. Ignore that for this session. Just got a pop-up error. I was messing with some graphical settings a while ago that made some games run a bit better, but other games, most games, it kind of throws a weird exception of the graphics pipeline thing getting overflowing. As far as I can tell, letting it just happen doesn't do anything, but I'm more curious of what's causing it and what the error is than actually needing to fix it. By the way, Wild World. That game is a simulation of what it's like to live with roommates. You're all in one house, small rooms. Hello there. Sydney. Fred. What's your problem? Why did you just up and leave without saying anything, Sunshine? You surprised me enough with your everyday behavior, let alone this weird, mysterious stuff. So, you must have had some reason to come and see me, right, Sunshine? I am called weird, unpredictable. I think I have like and dicta one's thought, please. A weird, unpredictable, a bad friend. Just abused by my neighbors. And I think I have like a handful of these more tutorializing notes, and then just kind of opens up into more ridiculous stuff. I do know that this game, in my opinion, has a bug. Has a much better script than the later games. That, or it was a small enough town, it was hard to get people overlapping personality types, so it's hard to notice two villagers drawing from the same script. Oh, hey there. Say, have you lost some weight since I last saw you? Man, I wish I could say the same thing. I gained 5 pounds. For some reason, I start out eating. I almost wind up overeating. So, what do you need? It's a me? Now, let's see what errands we have. Guess coming over soon, but I don't have everything I need to cook a tasty dinner. Sure. Oh! I can't help with that because I don't have a fishing pole. Well, there is one option we have to rectify this. Let me pull up my code book quick. Huh. Really? Trying to look up a code for a fishing pole so I can just get one without having to wait or change the clock around. Let's see. Fishing pole code. Yeah, sure. Oh man, it does not like me pulling up the internet for this. Oh. Hellos. So I'm not actually sure it'll grow here, but I'm gonna try it. If this matures and survives, that becomes a golden tree, which drops a golden shovel. It is the easiest game to get a golden shovel in. And speaking of golden tools, I was trying to find a code just for a run-of-the-mill, let's see what this... Oh, wow, is it... I don't know if it's a website I pulled up, the fact that I'm doing this is streaming, or just that... Or just that my computer sucks. Or the pipe overflow error, that might be something to do with it. But things are slowing down. Oh, cloud yellow butterfly. It is a cute yellow. Oh, shoot, there's a ladybug back there. But the only code I could really find in short notice was for the golden fishing rod. Yeah, for anyone who wasn't here the last time we played this in freaking January. Why? This is the this is the code interface where you can. The idea was you could send things to people offline because each item would be able to give an item to Nook. He'd take it, give you this code, and then from that you'd be able to tell your friend in Meat Space what the code was. And I think it was like the item was hashed, turned into from a recognizable word into a string of random characters based off of your town name. Like, that makes sense. That's how I would do it. And then from there, your friend would be able to take it, enter the code, and get the item back. However, there's also a bunch of universal codes, like the one I'm entering now, that do things like give 30,000 bells, golden tools. Like, every item in the game has a universal code that, regardless of town name, works out to the item. Yeah, they're all called Project Hyrule codes. It's a very interesting system, but also if you know a code, yeah, just have the goldenrod now. It's fine, don't worry about it. But the problem was, if you had a code, especially a universal one, I should dig that up. Had a universal code, there was nothing stopping you from entering it time and time again. That's actually how, growing up, me and my brother ended up paying off our houses in this game. Instead of doing things normally, fishing, collecting fruit, bugs, whatever, we just get that later after we get a fish for Al. We just typed in the codes, got like 200,000 bells, and paid it off. In all fairness, it was much easier than than actually doing work. Heck. But it does have some interesting little things, like not just getting golden tools whenever you want. There's also a bunch of items that are used in the villager errands. Like, you can have them say, like, oh, I lent my Game Boy to so-and-so and they haven't given it back. Can you go grab it from me? And then you get a physical, like, old-style Game Boy in your inventory, which, with the right code, you can just get a version of that for yourself. However, since it was never designed to be, like, dropped... is there... No, there's not one under that lily pad. If you drop it, it doesn't have it doesn't have a sprite for that, so it's just a blank patch of ground. My god, there's nothing in that river. Oh. Come on. Please be a sea bass. There we go. I caught a sea bass. See? Bass! Why do I keep saying things like this? There. Only 3 fish in the sea for this game, and all of them are actually pretty valuable, except for the sea bass. I guess there's also the jellyfish, so 4. There's sea bass, red snapper, barred knife jaw, and then in August only, the jellyfish. Man. This place is a mess. We really need to hire a gardener. Where's Al? Is Al? Alfonso's house. Ugh. Voice is not being... Everyone has... I think New Leaf is definitely better at giving them believable homes. Everyone in here's house are so weird. They're really fun. I brought fish. You're a real helper, dude. Help, duder. I have something to feed my buddy. I tell you, the dude eats like a bear. Can't thank you enough, so let me give you something to at least show a little thanks. It's a me? I sure hope you need a speed bag. Actually, I just hope you like it. It's a me? This also recounts a college experience of taking whatever random crap you can find for free and putting it in your apartment because you didn't pay for it, and that's the big sticking point. I had so much. It was kind of fun after graduation to just take all the stuff that I'm like, this is stupid, why do I have this, and throw it in a dumpster. Let's see. Slim. What gyroids we have? So you have a slim quasoid. Oh, the thing that goes ping. Called percoloid. Rhythmoid. And a mini metatoid. They don't sound bad, but they're kind of creepy. You know what? I'll keep these weird little dudes. Like, sure, I feel mildly threatened by their presence, but they're not bad. Just a little weird. Eh. Oh yeah, I got this well. You know, as far as I can tell, this apartment has absolutely no plumbing, so we're keeping this. I'm gonna get rid of this iris table. The compass is staying. That's a Gulliver item. Those things are rare. I'm gonna sell that for cash. Ooh, I do want to see if this works, because I think I tried it when I messed with my settings, but I don't remember. L, R, and Z buttons for playing. I mean, it doesn't not work. It doesn't not work. Yeah, no. It works a lot better than I did before I messed with stuff, but... Eh. Look at the camera. Yeah, I'm still mildly threatened by those gyroids. I am uncomfy. Oh, free well. Dang it! He forced me to go dig a well. See, it's a Seasonal. There we go. Only took 3 tries. Weather report. Grounds we can expect a period of beautiful sunny weather with seasonal rains due to set in by late June. Enjoy the sunshine. Spring. Oh. Yeah, there's a full-on. I forgot the localized edition respects daylight savings time. Spring sports fair? Hold on, the vernal equinox. Jet, does anyone know when the heck the vernal equinox happens? You can just write in your diary. Spring cleaning, Mother's Day. Fairy Festival, Nature Day, go pools. March. Oh! Found when the vernal equinox happens. Anything fun in June? Graduation Day. Fishing tourney. Father's Day. Yeah, 4th of July. Ground Sea Day. August. Your shower. Founders Day. Kinda like how they did add, like, when they did the US release, they did add did change a few things for more recognizably US stuff. While still keeping in, like, making sure they had everything. Anyway, what fish is this? I love how chubby everything looks in this game. Like, the fish have chubby silhouettes. Your character is just compressed. Got a barbel steed. That's funny. Looks more like a fish than a horse. The trees are kind of weird. I don't know, it's a very simple game, but it's a very easy game in my opinion to just kind of get lost in. Nope, nothing in either of those. Oh, good. Tall Warbloid. Let's see if we can upgrade my apartment from mildly threatening to explicitly threatening. Oh, hey, Pearl. Ah, a blast from my past. Really, I haven't seen you in what feels like a lifetime. Have you gone far, I wonder? Did you go off on an epic journey to find rare furniture, kitten? Fantastic. This might just be my bias towards towards all of these, like, the grumpy villagers being actually mean. But it's kind of hard not to read all of these, oh, you've been gone for months, as being somewhat sarcastic. Man. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah. At least going to... Oh. This is a new person. Oh, Huggy the koala. It's adorable. Hey, I will fight you on that. Right, there should be a pitfall somewhere in this town. Let's find it. Make Huggy eat those words. suppose I should donate all this. Don't really need these. Fortunately, you do have to mail in all your fossils to the museum, which is a whole thing, but fortunately, blank letters with a hunk of dinosaur bone attached gets the message across pretty well. Oh. One should not act incautiously around water. Hey, how's it going? Everything going smoothly for you, Greenhorn? Oh, really? Great. That's music to my ears, Greenhorn. Seriously. Anywho, probably want something, don't you? What is it? Yeah, what you got for me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, I wonder if this is... It's either, like, Gen 1 Pokemon Yellow that they're talking about with Pokemon Pikachu. Or it might also be... I vaguely remember there being a... like a Tomodachi-like thing that just has a Pikachu in there. Anyway, let's jug... Words, please. Wow. Pink. Very good afternoon to you, Bear. You know what this is reminding me of? The kayak lady. Have you ever seen that video of the lady filming out her door yelling at a bear that's eating... Oh yeah, no, it's like the original Pokemon Yellow. Oh, yelling at her window at a bear that's destroying her kayak. It's so... She sounds so whiny. Like, Bear! Bear, you're eating my kayak! It's hilarious. Hang on. Yeah. I could watch videos of just vaguely annoying sounding people trying to get through life all day. Nope. One of those will be the money rock. Oh. On one hand, I missed a bug. On the other hand, it was a cockroach, so hard to be sad about that. Already good afternoon to you. I'll say howdy just as often as you like, Greenhorn. Tell me, Fred, what's new? Delivery. Dude, my Pokemon Pikachu. I am so stoked you brought this back for me. Thanks, Greenhorn. I give you. Ah! I am very disappointed, Ed. I mean, I guess stationary has more use in this game because you need it to get fossils identified, but also just give me cash. Who are you? Oh, Sydney. I've already talked to this person today. If you don't want your friends to know you live in this neighborhood, you always let your brother... Basically, share this game with your friends, or if not, get your family in. Which is a fun game series to share with your family. The only exception, however, is my dad is forever banned from ever having a house in any Animal Crossing game. Because all he does is buy axes and go around clear-cutting the town. Like, it's very hilarious, but if you want anything to grow, like, period, it's kind of annoying. But in hindsight, it's mostly funny. Hey, Al. Grown a powerful hunger since I saw you last. Cool. What happened to that fish? Yeah, I think this is all just tutorializing at this point. There's a fun glitch with that, actually, that if you... Nope, still not the money rock. If you go traveling, which is essentially saving your character to the memory card, going physically bringing it to another person's GameCube and plugging it in. It's a cool little suitcase feature. Like, this game did... I don't think that was a feature of the original Nintendo 64 game. But it was a cool little feature that this had, that you could use your memory card as a suitcase, really, to travel and play with another friend. Or just plug them both in and travel. But yeah, you could either depart on a journey, which you bring the memory card, and then I think two people... I don't know, I really never used it. Mail letter. And... Oh, I can't multi-select, that blows. But if you do that, save your data to a memory card to be sent out, unplug your memory card. It's not... Right, I'm remembering how this works more and more because it's been forever since I did this. But then... So you have your town memory card and a separate memory card. The data is saved on the separate one, which you can then remove and bring somewhere else, so you can bring it somewhere and not be in danger of losing your town. But if you unplug it and then boot up your town again, your character comes out with a gyroid face. And also, I believe that things don't really save correctly. I'd have to look up the specifics, but it was, hey, 148,000. That's a bit of a lot. Oh. But if you... So there's a glitch that you could do that setup, so you're walking around with a gyroid-faced character. And then... we'll do the rest. The other set when we have a full set. And then you'd, like... Is either withdraw everything from your bank account, drop it on the ground outside, save and get your old character back, like return from the trip. Or it was that in reverse. As your main character before you traveled, you got everything out of your bank, dropped it on the ground, went on a trip. As a gyroid-faced guy, you deposited in the bank. When you came back, the money would still be on the ground and deposited in your bank account. Meaning for as much as you're willing to drop on the ground and pick up and deposit, you could essentially double your bank account without doing anything like time traveling or the like. Ooh, fish. It was a fun little glitch, but I don't think I can do that because I don't have a... I could probably mess around with stuff. There's probably a way to simulate this. Simulate. Huh. Caught a Crucian carp. Carpe diem. Yeah. Let's see what else is in these waters. It's a very simple game, but it's still surprisingly fun. Like, aside from moving towards a theme or decorating your house in an interesting way. Like, I once had a house that was with a custom pattern and a bunch of manholes set up to look like a swimming pool. Or there really isn't much to do but fish, catch bugs, and play the NES. Which, going back to what I was talking about earlier about how these games kind of mirror the stages of life. It's very much a early life where you don't have much to do or much you want to do other than play around outside or play NES inside. Then the next game is kind of college, where there's more stuff to do, a lot of more interesting stuff, but also just more events. Like, you can get an insurance policy in that game, do gardening, and caught a small bass. Now I need to catch a small bass amp. Oh, that was terrible. And the like, but you're also sharing a house with 3 people. And City Folk is even further with it being, well, you have a city to go to. And finally, New Leaf is just, yeah, you run this town. But also with, oh yeah, no, New Leaf. I got those confused between that and New Horizon. Thought like, wait, no, that wasn't right. Yeah, New Leaf is you run this town. New Horizons is this land is yours to play God with. Caught a carp. Ouch! I hurt my wrist. Might be carpal tunnel. Oh, small bass amp was terrible, but that one was fine? My dude. It's also really interesting because, like, the progression of furniture, there's a lot more weird stuff. Like, all the houses we've seen have had this very out there style. Like, as I said, is less of a believable space that someone lives in, more of a diorama. And then that kind of kept on going all the way through City Folk, but there's more as from New Wild World, if I could keep these games straight. From Wild World to New Leaf, there's more kind of believable furnitures, more variety of couches, chairs, appliances, and it all kind of comes to a head in New Horizons, where I've actually found myself kind of missing the more wild stuff, like being able to set up your house like a shot out of a Western, or the fruit theme where everything is in the shape of fruit. But it's all very kind of mature furniture. Like, every house I've kind of seen, aside from 1 or 2 wild rooms, or at the very least, you have the ability to make every room in your house a believable living space. So instead of a handful of rooms of just wild weirdness, it's like, oh yeah, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, or do what I do and make everything an apartment. And I did not mute that mic there. I am sorry. Okay, helps if you turn your mic back on after you're done with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to donate all the stuff I got, and then we're going to call it a stream. I just checked my phone, and there's voicemails, which is Never good and usually implies immediate action is needed. Blathers stayed the same since his introduction, largely. Oh, no. Yeah, and also the trivia facts, which the bug ones are always kind of come back to his disgust of bugs. I know the fossil ones were actually like taken from an encyclopedia. I think the fish one, I know in like Wild World or City Folk, he gave like trivia of how to cook it. Yeah, it's only the fossils that have trivia. That's just a nice little feature of. Oh yeah, no, you're at a museum. You're going to get stuff thrown at you. And two more. Can I? On some screens, like selling stuff to Nook, if you press X, you can multi-select. Which they made that less of a hidden feature and more of a explicit thing in later games, which is good. Anyway, so that's the last one. Alright. And yeah, unless we see something truly interesting on the way back, I think it's about it for this stream. Gonna head on back, say, ooh. You know, I just... Wait, it actually pauses it? Cool. Anyway, go and catch this butterfly and then... Come on! I can't get it. Give it up. Alright. Gonna let that kind of wrap off. Up and want to end with one quick announcement that hopefully I'm going to be able to move to a more regular schedule but till then I always at least give a day or so of forewarning on my Twitter here for announcement for any stream announcements, and it's not going to be any streams next week, but believe, shoot, if my desktop calendar would actually work. Yeah, I do, however, have not really a streamathon, but got 3 days off over the weekend where nothing planned, nothing happening, nothing going. Unless something suddenly goes wrong, going to have those 3 days to all in a row that's going to have a couple special streams planned. The first one on Saturday is probably going to be the start of Paper Mario. Then Sunday is we're going to be playing Super Mario 64 on the actual 64. I got adapter, got a capture card. I am excited to start streaming these retro games on the original hardware. And then Monday the 30th, we're going to be doing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I promised that a long time ago, and also said, I think immediately after that, I don't want to be spooky this October. I'll be spooky later. Well, it's later, and we're playing Castlevania. So, looking forward to that. It was so much fun to be back. I'm so glad to be able to be streaming again. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too. Catch you next time.